Hi, and welcome to this lesson on common denominators, part 2. And a special welcome again to all the students from Mr. Ason's math class joining us today. In common denominators part 1, we took a look at the simplest way of finding common denominators, which is to multiply the two different denominators times each other. In this example, we're going to look at a slightly different case because if you notice, multiplying these denominators times each other gives us a rather large, more complex number to deal with. 3 times 12 might not be a multiple that we have memorized or that we know in our heads. So let's see if there's another way we can look at this to make the math a little bit easier. So in this case, what we want to look for is the least common multiple between these two denominators, between 3 and 12. And if we notice, 3 goes into 12 evenly. 3 goes into 12 4 times. The reason that's important to notice is because anytime one denominator divides evenly into the other denominator, then that means the larger value will in fact be your least common multiple. And in this case, there's only one fraction, the 1/3, that we have to change to find that common denominator of 12. So let's see how this works. We have 5 over 12, and as we mentioned, the least common multiple between 3 and 12, they both go into 12 evenly, so this first fraction we can keep exactly the same. That stays as 5 over 12. And for our common denominator of 12, the fraction 1/3 had to be multiplied. What did we multiply 3 by in order to get 12? If you said 4, you are correct. So 3 times 4 gives us 12, which means we also have to multiply the numerator by the same value, because you always have to multiply numerator and denominator times the same number. And 4 times 1, what does that give us? Correct, it gives us 4. Now, when we add straight across, we add our numerators. 5 plus 4 gives us 9. And our denominator, keep in mind, we keep the denominator the same. So we get 9 over 12. Now, are we finished with this problem? Is 9 over 12 in its simplest form? If you said no, you're correct. We can reduce 9 over 12 because they have a common factor. What number divides into 9 and into 12? 3. Excellent. So if we divide 9 and 12 by 3, 3 goes into 9 3 times, and 3 goes into 12 4 times. So we are left with 3/4 as our final answer to this question. If you have further questions or want to see more examples dealing with common denominators, please watch some of our other YouTube videos, and feel free to leave comments suggesting specific questions or specific concepts that you would like to see covered. For more information, you can also visit our website at www.sandersontestprep.com. The link is in the description below. Thanks.